Hello, my cherished doll friends. This is Cheryl. Welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to do a quick video of this doll here and talk about imperfect dolls in my collection. And the reason this came up for me was I was getting this doll ready. This is one you may remember I got from Facebook Marketplace when I picked up that Snow White costume, and this doll was wearing it, and she's a number 55, and she's actually really cute and in pretty good condition. And I'm planning to do a video to fix her up. I'm going to curl her hair, and I think she's going to be my giveaway doll for my giveaway. I'm approaching my 2-year anniversary of my channel, and I'm really excited about that, and I want to share that with you by giving away a doll and doing a contest. I've been meaning to do it for a long time, and so here we are. We're getting ready for that. And so I was looking closely at this doll and noticing that she does have a slight imperfection here. So there's a little bit of an ink mark there on her upper arm, but other than that, you know, she's pretty good. I'm going to give her a little cleanup with the magic eraser. Her hair is pretty good. It's just, I think someone has straightened it. She should have long, wavy or curly hair. So I'm going to get some curlers and do a curl on her and see if we can get her looking really good. But you know, my point here was that not all dolls are perfect, just like people. I think when you're a collector, you tend to want to get perfect dolls for your collection, and I'm no exception. I like to have perfect dolls in the box or displayed near their box in their perfect original condition with their full meat outfit or their full original costume and all the accessories and everything looking just beautiful and wonderful. And that doesn't always happen right away when you're a collector. I think when you're beginning, as I'm actually a newer collector for American Girl. I only started a couple of years ago when I started this channel. I've always loved dolls, but American Girl doll collecting was new to me. And so I started off by thrifting a lot of them, most of them. I only recently in the last year or so started collecting some of the newer ones that I wanted to add. But this is a good example of what I would normally do, picking something up from Facebook Marketplace in fair condition and fixing them up myself. And I think they can be wonderful additions to our collections. And once you get a nice outfit on them and do a hairdo, they can be just beautiful in your collection. And then as you go along, you can upgrade. And I've done that just recently. I'm going to do another video about this, but I want to update some of my historical dolls, and I also want to downsize some of my historical dolls because I do have all of them right now except for the Hoffman twins. But I did make one recent change, a swap with my friend Adam, and I'll show you the video of that. And it's sort of the first step for downsizing the historicals. And I really want to focus on the first 6 in the American Girl line and then getting the best versions of them. But it's always a stepping stone to do that. And I just wanted to show you a couple other dolls here that I would consider imperfect in my collection. And let's just start with, sorry about the hand holding of the camera, and the lighting isn't really great. I'm just sitting here in my dining room, and it's an impromptu video. I just wanted to show you. So this is my Marie Grace, and she is really adorable. I got her from eBay, I think. And I had to put my own pink ribbons in there because she didn't have her ribbons. She still does have her original meat style, so that's good. But as you can see, as I'm trying to move her around here, she is very loose. Like even her arms are loose, her legs are really floppy, and she can't stand or anything. She's like totally floppy. So that is her, but I am just thrilled to have a beautiful Marie Grace in my collection because they're discontinued. And one day if a newer, better, tighter one comes along, maybe I'll upgrade her. But actually she's a really good example of a Marie Grace. Someone on one of my videos commented that she was really pretty, and she doesn't seem to have any scuff marks on her face either. So I could do a limb tightening on her and be completely happy keeping her in my collection. And the same with Cecile. There's my Cecile. Look at her legs. Now, she can do the splits. She is really loosey-goosey. In fact, one of the legs is kind of almost coming off here. You can see that there. So that's not very good. But I mean, other than that, she's not like marked up or anything. Oh, there's a bit of sparkle there actually from one of her outfits. But let's see, this dress here I got from Adam. I didn't have her original meat dress when I got her. She was actually in her Christmas dress. And I think this one has some Velcro damage on it. Maybe it's at the back. Yeah, it's all nubbly and like, oh, there, you can see it there, where the Velcro has gotten caught on the satin. And anything that's velvet, of course, is gonna attract dust and cat hair. Sorry about that. But so the dress is Imperfect, and this is her hair. This is Cecile's hair. And she's got I think she's one of the older Ceciles. She's got those sausage curls. You can really see it at the front. Oh, I'm just doing all this with one hand, sorry. You can really see her sausage curls at the front. So I really love that she has her original hairstyle, but it's a bit messy and frizzy. I haven't really redone it. I did touch up the curls with just some water and a brush, so it's not bad, but she's far from perfect. Let me see if I can sit her down here. So let's get her sitting down there. But she's beautiful. I just love having a Cecile in my collection. They are hard to come by. And she was one of my most expensive dolls, even in this condition. But I don't even think I would upgrade her because I just think she's darling and sweet, just the way she is, even though she's not perfect. So that's my Marie Grace and Cecile. Now, this is the Addie doll that I got from a Facebook marketplace seller locally. And she's quite an old Pleasant Company doll. She's got the squishy vinyl. And the funny thing, and I've shown this a few times, is her eyebrow. This eyebrow has been redrawn. I don't know how they did it, but you can tell it's not the original paint job. It's funny, I think it adds so much character to her, makes her unique in my collection, and it doesn't really bother me. She's a really cool doll. Excuse me, Marie Grace, don't fall. But for some reason too, this doll is heavy. I don't know why she's so heavy. I just think it's because she's an older doll, and maybe back then they really stuffed them tight. I know the intention was to make them the weight of, kind of like a real baby or a real child, so that when you're holding it, it feels like an actual little person, little friend. So that is my Imperfect Addie, and I love her so much. Her hair is very thin. I did a fixing up video of her bows come untied, but she's got very thin hair. I did do her original meat style there, but it didn't turn out that great. But I think she's darling anyway, and I love having her in my collection, even though she's not perfect. Okay, I'm just sitting in a chair here. So over here, we have my Kaya doll. And Kaya, I picked up at Value Village. She was in a pile of porcelain dolls, and I found her early in my collecting. And I was just shocked to find her in a pile of porcelain dolls. I was looking for a native-themed outfit to make a Kaya doll, and I found her. And so because she was in Value Village, she is kind of marked up. You can see some markings on her face. Here, let's see if I can show it in the light. Oh yeah, she's got a little ding right here on the side of her face, and some marks here on her forehead. Shows more in person. And she's also very loose-limbed, very floppy, and she's missing some of her outfit. She's missing the belt, and she's missing her hair adornments that usually go there. I added these little things here. And but she did have her little booties, which was cute. But I have a Kaya in my collection, and I just think she's so serene looking, and she's very cuddly, and she makes me happy. And she's definitely imperfect, but I love having her in my collection. So the last one I was going to show you is Caroline. She is my tender loving care Caroline. I got her from a Facebook Marketplace seller. I had put some eyelashes on her because I made her into Enid from the Wednesday series, and I put some chalk in her hair. You can't really see it now, it's coming out, but I put some light pink and blue. I gave her a haircut. I know it's very controversial, and Adam was so mad at me when I did that, but her hair was trashed. Her hair was trashed and I couldn't do anything with it, so I thought I'll give her a nice fresh haircut, and I think it looks better. I can do a lot of things with her. I can customize her into different kinds of characters, and her body is in good shape, and other than that, her face is in good shape, but her hair is just such a mess. So another imperfect doll in my collection that I actually really enjoy having. And I don't know what I'm going to do with her yet. She seems to kind of change characters. So there you go. Now back to her. I'm going to curl her hair, as I said. Oh, I have a couple other dolls on the side here I forgot to show. This is, here, let's just move. I'm going to move this girl out of the way. And let's show Lavender Moon. This is my Elizabeth doll. Now, this one I may upgrade if I could find, I know Adam has a beautiful Elizabeth. If I could find a newer looking Elizabeth, I would probably upgrade her, even though she is the mascot of my channel as Lavender Moon, but her pin curls are really frizzy. There's not much left of them. I had to pull them out of her hair, and her hair is not bad. It's just a little bit flyaway. But she's not perfect, and I use her a lot, so she does get quite messed up. So that is my Elizabeth doll, my imperfect Elizabeth. So then we've got Taryn here, my little MapleLea doll. And I was just looking at some MapleLea dolls at Adam's house the other day. He had some in his collection, and he has a new Taryn. And so I didn't realize how different my Taryn looked until I saw his brand new one. But her eyes have changed color to that amber color, and they're originally supposed to be dark brown. Now I think she is an older version of the Taryn. I have to look at the back of her neck, and her face is also very pale. I did add a tiny little bit of blush to her so she didn't look so deathly white. And her lips have faded too, and her hair is a bit dry. I did wash it and straighten it a bit, but it's just a little bit frizzy on the bottom. She's pretty cute, but she's not perfect, but I really love having her as Taryn in my collection from MapleLea. And I have one more here to show you. So here we have Kit, and she's wearing Rebecca's outfit. I think that was from Valentine's Day. I haven't changed her yet. I was dressing them all up in different colors and in red, but with Kit, she's a Be Forever Kit, and I didn't even notice this for the longest time, but she does have, I think her hair might have been cut just a little bit. Where was it? Yeah, see right here? There. Yeah, I think her hair might have been cut a little bit, but you know what? It's not bad. That's probably why I didn't notice it. Maybe it is supposed to be that way, I don't know. But when I noticed that, I thought, oh, maybe she has had a haircut. And she's got the kind of the shorter hair. The Be Forever kits have the shorter bob than the longer ones. Oops. Look how messy it is at the back. Oh my goodness. So she's a cutie though. She's a cutie, but she's not perfect. But yeah, so that is little Kit. I'm not sure what else is going on with her. I do have one other doll, but I don't want to show you right now because she's dressed in an outfit that is going to be shown in another video, and I don't feel like taking it off her right now. But she was a thrifted doll. She's a Blair actually, and she had pink highlighter on her arms, and I wasn't able to get it all off. It did fade a little bit when I cleaned her, but there's still some pink there. And I don't collect Girl of the Year. She's the only one I have left, but I just love her. I use her as an Anne of Green Gables, and I just really love I like her red hair and her pale skin, and she's just a beautiful doll. I can't bear to part with her. So she's got the pink on her arms. It hasn't come out. I think a little on her legs too, but she's not perfect. I still love having her in my collection. Will I ever upgrade her? I don't know. I think it's more the historical dolls that I really want to upgrade and have really good versions of them. But the funny thing is, so far the ones that I've had duplicates of, and I'm going to do a duplicate doll video coming up soon too, is that my intention was to get the better version and then to sell or donate the first version of that doll. But I'm kind of liking having duplicates. That's a bad collector habit, but I am enjoying having duplicates of some of the historical dolls because I think it's fun comparing them and seeing the differences. So I'll show you some of those someday too, but for now, I just wanted to talk about imperfect dolls and how it's not a bad thing to have them in your collection. They have a lot of charm, they have a lot of potential. You can fix them up, you can share them with others, by reselling them or donating them, and get better versions of them as you get more into collecting and build up, and save up your money, because it's expensive to get all the perfect stuff right away and not very realistic. So I hope you enjoyed seeing some of my imperfect dolls in my collection. I'm sure I'd like to hear actually what you have in your collection set. What imperfect dolls do you have that you love and you can't bear to part with? And do you prefer to have all brand new conditioned dolls, or are you okay to have thrifted dolls or dolls that have imperfections like I do? Let me know in the comments, and I will see you all again really soon. Bye for now.